you're putting me on the spot for this. Hi, I'm Adele Lim, and you're watching Character Media. My writing process has changed throughout the years, but I think what I've come to in the last 5 years or so is to always come from a place of joy. The moment I start thinking about what people will like and won't like, or coming from a place of fear, or what people expect me to do, suddenly I just clamp up and it just doesn't come. Whereas when I come from a place of thinking what makes me excited, what just gets me buzzed, then it just comes. That you are so much more free when you come from a place of inspiration and joy, and really the excitement of wanting to share it with everybody, and that just opens up the floodgates. Outside of my industry, my inspiration would be my mother and my grandmother, who were both just trailblazers in their field and career women while raising families, and they did it all with a smile. Within the industry, my inspiration is John Chu. He has lifted up so many with his boat and really been supportive of us, wherever we were in our journey. My very first writing job, it was a room of 12 white men and 1 white woman, and I was the most junior person in that room. And I remember I was pitching a story, and in the middle of it, one of the producers got on the table and just lay on the table and started talking about one of his own personal stories that had nothing to do with work. And I remember thinking I could just let it slide, and he's a higher ranking writer and I shouldn't say anything. And I didn't. I just crumpled up the wad of paper I had and I just threw it at him, and I was like, I am in the middle of pitching something, so back down. And I remember just being breathless about it, thinking oh my God, I'm gonna get fired. But I didn't get fired, and nobody ever interrupted my pitch again. But really, I've spent most of my career writing stories for people who didn't look like me or sound like me or have my background. And that's all changed. That's all changed because of our community and the opportunities that we have now. And there are so many more streaming platforms and formats and the diversity of storytelling, and the audience is so hungry for it. And now I can tell stories about the people I grew up with, about my family and my cultural background. And so when I'm drawn to a project, chances are it has some kind of element with the character or with its background or the world that resonates with my own life. Our movie is about 4 amazing Asian American women going off on this madcap adventure through Asia, really looking for themselves. And it is about a search for identity, it's about community, it's about confidence, but really it's also about a thirst trap and being really messy and thirsty and ridiculous and out there and sexual and being completely unapologetic about it. Thanks so much for watching.